Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Friday night football here in Shenandoah, Shenandoah High School, Mustang Field, Ray Graves track, TJ Young alongside the Broadman, Brody Burdorf. Welcome back. Good to have you.
It's good to be back. Good to be back at a home game. The Mustangs have picked up some wins when I'm along. And happy to be back with TJ Young and excited for some more Mustang football.
So a lot has happened since the last time that you and I were together, right? Shenandoah's won a couple of ball games. They've basically got themselves in the playoffs, barring something crazy. And tonight's game against Treynor, maybe it didn't look so great at the beginning of the season, but this has some major postseason implications. And from my perspective, it's two really evenly matched teams, very similar teams. Should be a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, the Mustangs and the Treynor Cardinals coming to this game. Both big passing teams like to throw their ball to their athletes, get the ball spread out. Treynor's do it a little bit different, one tight end, three wide receivers, and the Mustangs like to go four out, and they both like to throw the ball around. It's a cold night here. I'm excited to watch hopefully some exciting football. The Mustangs going to try to keep it close. Obviously, Treynor is obviously favored coming into this ball game. They're a good team. And the Mustangs is going to try to keep it close and make it a fun ball game and try to keep the momentum mostly on their side for most of the game.
I think, call me crazy, but I think this may be closer than the experts think. I think we got a good one on our hands tonight. Like you said, both teams like to throw the ball, but I think it might be the team that runs the ball better tonight. It's a little cooler tonight. It kind of feels like fall, kind of feels like football weather. Shenandoah established a little bit of a ground attack last week, and then the last few weeks they've kind of been working on it, but they really kind of exploded last week. We'll see how they do against maybe a little bit more stout defense in Treynor tonight, but I think that's definitely on the menu tonight for Shenandoah to be balanced, right? Don't have to throw it 30, 40 times. Try to be balanced and keep Treynor's athletes a little bit off balance. Treynor will get the ball to start, and Seth Zwickel's going to kick off. If you notice, they got the U.S. Army Reserve uniforms tonight, so if we mess up the numbers, it's not really our fault. Really cool, but it's kind of hard to see the numbers. So we're ready to rock and roll. It's a squib kick that's going to be fielded at the 40-yard line, so that is where Treynor will scrimmage at the beginning of this game. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals, and the Cardinals are led out by a pretty talented quarterback in their own right. Shenandoah has a talented quarterback, but so does Treynor. Ben Casey, he can really sling it. The signal caller there for the Cardinals.
Yeah, just going to come out, probably try to establish the run game a little bit here since, like you said, it's a cold night, and get the ball moving. They're going to try to stay on pace. Obviously, the first drive, that's what you do. You want to put the ball in the end zone, and that gets points out on the board. Obviously, they're going 4 out with one tight end here on this close side.
So first play of the game, Casey drops back to pass. He's taking a shot down the sideline. It's incomplete. Intended for Aaron Emke, and that is incomplete. Had a guy open, just missed him behind the coverage here on the near side.
Yeah, just kind of trying to come out and make that bang-bang play right away. Last week against Underwood came out and made that bang-bang play against him, and that's a big momentum shift for any football team if you can come out and make something big happen on the first play or the first drive.
Again, folks, if you're watching at home and you haven't seen Treynor play and you've watched Shenandoah all year, very similar teams as far as how they're built. As the handoff goes up the middle, big hole up the middle, and corralled down at the 47-yard line is Danny Kinsella. Kinsella gets 6 yards, so we'll call it a 3rd down and 4. And again, it's not something they do a lot, but it's something that when they do run, they run pretty effectively.
Yeah, obviously with a big passing team, the running game will probably catch a tired defense kind of off guard right away.
So man in motion again, handoff to Kinsella, and he gets met at the line of scrimmage, and he's only going to pick up about a yard, and that's going to set up an interesting 4th down call early in the game, Brody. You're at about midfield, and it's 4th and 3. It looks like they're going to be going for it here.
Yeah, it looks like they're bringing number 24, their main running back, off the field. He's looking a little bit lip. Hopefully it's just something related to the cold or a cramp. Nothing too major there for the Treynor Cardinals.
So Kinsella will go out, and it's 4th down now and 3. Looks like Treynor's lining up to go for it. They do take the snap. Casey drops back and fires. It's complete. Emke makes the catch down at the 41-yard line. Big pitching catch, and that is a gain of 10 yards and a 1st down.
Yeah, just the Mustangs. It looked like they had a defender right there, Brody Colin, kind of covering the slot. from kind of a different position, I think, a safety position over the top. I think he just kind of ran right by it, and the Treynor Cardinals pick up a big first down on that 4th down attempt.
So the big first big play of the game goes the way of the Cardinals, and now 1st and 10 at the Mustang 41-yard line, and a little jet sweep to the far side and gobbled up at the 40-yard line is Carson Elwood. That's actually going to go down as a pass because Casey tossed it forward. It wasn't a handoff, so it's a 2-yard completion. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, that's just well defended, I would say, by the Mustangs. I kind of noticed that just looking down at the way they were set up, and a wide receiver, you don't normally see him standing that far away from the ball, and he was looking right in the backfield. And if you watch a little bit of film, you know what that probably is going to be, and the Mustangs made a good stop, 2nd and long. So
balanced formation again, and this time handoff up the middle again. Big hole up the middle, rumbling forward for a 1st down from the 39 to the 29, so a 10-yard gain for Jet Sorensen. And he came in, as you mentioned, for Kinsella. So Sorensen, big gain, 10 yards, and Treynor ready to go quick. And Casey looking to go deep down the far side. That ball is just out of the reach of Jace Tams. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. And Treynor's not messing around here, Brody. They're really being aggressive with their play calling. A couple of deep shots early. And Shenandoah's on their heels a little bit on defense.
Yeah, just kind of not obviously big. First drive of the game is always big. They knew what they wanted to do coming to this game. They like making big plays in the passing games. And now Mustangs hopefully can get a stop here on 2nd and long.
So now 2nd down, 10 to go. Ball at the 29-yard line of the Mustangs. And handoff to Sorensen. Sorensen makes a cut at the line of scrimmage, but he's met by Cole Graham, I believe. And that's no gain on the play. Really good play in there by Graham.
Yeah, just a linebacker type position is coming up and making a tackle in an open space. Kind of just met him straighting up and just stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, an important spot here for the Mustangs to be in. Hopefully can make a stop.
So 3rd down and 10, 9:40 to go in the opening quarter. It's been a little over 2 minutes on the drive so far for the Cardinals. Casey takes a snap, rolls to his right. He's got a man wide open at the 12, caught and tackled down at the 3-yard line. That is Caleb Cooper for 26 yards and a big 1st down, wide open in the secondary.
Yeah, just coming across the field as that tight end position there. The Cardinals up and going quick right up here on the ball. Going to try to punch something in after that big completion.
And handoff goes up the middle and met at the line of scrimmage by the Mustang defense. I can't get the number yet as far as who carried it. Was that number 20? That was number 20. So Bradley Stock on the carry. And that's going to set up a 2nd down and goal for Treynor. And again, just on their heels right now, Shenandoah.
Yeah, the Mustangs kind of knew what was coming probably right away since they've gained big on the run. Treynor's getting up to the line of scrimmage here, 4 out wide.
And Casey rolling out to his left. He's got some room to run if he wants. And that is covered quickly. Picked up a couple yards, so it's going to be Casey for a gain of about 3. So it's going to be 3rd and goal here, Brody, from the 1-yard line with just under 9 minutes to go in the opening quarter.
Yeah, the Mustangs, obviously, they've gotten their 3rd downs that they want. They've gotten 2nd and longs and stopped them right away. But this is another one of those big plays on the first drive where they can hopefully stop the Treynor Cardinals and kind of get them on their heels and give them another 4th down chance.
So 3rd down and goal at the 1-yard line. Casey in the gun, takes the snap, hands it to Sorensen up the middle, and he is stopped, but there's a flag on the play, and that is generally in the area of a hold. We'll see if it was a face mask or a hold. Looks like the initial call is a hold, and that could be a massive penalty here early in this game.
Yeah, to put them back, obviously they're right on this goal line, 4th down. They got 1 4th down to make them let's kind of see what the call is here and see. Yeah,
I don't think you want to decline this one, even though it's 4th down. You want to take them back. Yeah, so it's going to take them back to the 11-yard line, and it's still going to be 3rd down and goal, but now it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 11. Big mistake. Shenandoah made the stop, but you take the penalty on that one.
Yeah, I mean, obviously on 3rd and goal there, and they got the holding call, moving back a little bit, make it a little bit tougher here for the Treynor Cardinals to punch what they are wanting in. They're back on their heels just a little bit there, getting that penalty, so the Mustangs got another probably 2 plays to make a big opportunity and come up with a stop.
So now 8 minutes to go in the opening quarter. 3rd and goal from the 11. Casey, a little jet screen, and it's caught and tackled down at the 8-yard line. Tackled at the 8-yard line is Elwood, a 3-yard gain. So that's going to bring up 4th and goal from the 9-yard line, 8.5-yard line. Probably a passing situation here. Shenandoah pin their ears back, get after the quarterback, and make sure you cover well because Treynor's got some athletes.
Yeah, I mean, they got that big tight end, number 25. Make sure you keep an eye on him. That's probably one of the main targets they're looking for here on this 4th and goal.
4th and goal, Casey dropping back to pass. He's got a man in the back of the end zone, off his hands, and incomplete. And Shenandoah dodges a bullet because it was a wide open receiver in the back of the end zone, just off his hands. Good ball, but a turnover on downs, and Shenandoah takes over.
Yeah, Brady Cullen in coverage there. He had to run with him all the way across the field. That receiver and the tight end ran both across the field. Good play concept there for the Treynor Cardinals. Got exactly what they wanted, just didn't execute on the pitch and catch. And the Mustangs here, big opportunity after getting that defensive stop. Got to go a long ways for the Mustangs offense, but hopefully to kind of, after they got the stop, got a little bit of momentum there.
So now 1st down and 10 at the 9-yard line, and Dickerson gets the ball and gets a carry. He'll pick up about 2, so it's going to be 2nd down and 8. We mentioned it at the beginning of the game briefly. A little bit of a different animal, this Treynor Cardinal defense, than the Red Oak Tiger defense. Not take anything away from Red Oak defensively, but just a different animal, a little bit more aggressive, a little bit better at stopping the run is Treynor.
Yeah, Red Oak, you saw we got a lot of run game as a passing team. Treynor got a lot of runs, not really as much as we did, but they still got what they wanted when they kind of wanted, and so yeah, the run game's gonna be a big part in this game.
Dickerson gets a handoff again, and he's gonna fight forward for a few, but there's a flag on the play again in the area of a hold. We'll wait for the we'll wait for the call. And at the moment, it's going to be a 2-yard gain. It's going to set up a 3rd and 6, but it's going to be a hold, I would assume. Oh, they're going to defensive holding. That's interesting. You don't see that very often. Shenandoah is going to end up being the beneficiary here of a defensive holding. So what happens is on a defensive hold, you're going to get basically defensive linemen not allowing offensive linemen to get on to the next block, right? They're just not letting them get away, whether it's a puller or whatever. So you don't see that called very much, but Shenandoah, again, beneficiary there. So it's a 2nd down and looks like short. They moved the chains. It should still be 2nd down, and it should still be, it was just if it's a 10-yard penalty, it's 1st down. It's a 5-yard penalty, it's still 2nd down. They gave them a 1st down, so we got it covered. Crisis averted, Brody.
Yes.
You were nervous, I know, I could tell.
Oh, yeah. So nervous on 2nd and a couple inches or 1st down.
1st and 10, so Shenandoah's first down of the night. And again, that trips formation now to the far side that Shenandoah likes to run. Now Dickerson off to the far side of Spangler. Spangler fakes a handoff, quarterback keeper up the middle. Spangler across the 20 to the 21, a gain of 2, and that's 3 straight runs for Shenandoah and 3 straight 2-yard gains up the middle. Just something to kind of keep in mind, just watching for as big plays last week, this week, 2-yard gains so far.
Yeah, just Mustangs probably trying to come out and establish that early like they have been trying to every couple of weeks, and so those are going to bring up 2nd and longs.
Spangler back to pass and caught on this near side by Scammon. Scammon tries to break a tackle, and he's down at the 30-yard line, and there was a fumble on the play, and they're going to looks like they're going to give it to Treynor. The line judge threw his beanbag. They're talking about it right now to see if he was down or not. As it stands, it's a 9-yard gain. So it is a 9-yard gain on the pitch and catch, but a fumble. Cold night, slippery ball, turnovers. Both teams, 1 turnover on down, 1 turnover on a fumble. And we're right back where we started with 5:36 to go in quarter number 1, Broadman.
Yeah, you just don't know because with the Mustangs here on the sideline, you just can't really see from our perspective. You don't know if it was a strip fumble or if the kind of landing, he kind of got swung around there, fumbled like due to the ground. But big mistake for the Mustangs there. Obviously, with these conditions, got to go put the defense back out of the field and hopefully get another stop.
So now Treynor with the ball now at the 30-yard line. Casey back to pass. He's looking to take another deep shot, and off the hands. Incomplete. That's about the third one already for Treynor. Just right there, just guys just are not able to make the play. And I'm telling you, as a guy that caught a lot of balls about 20 years ago, when the weather gets cold, the ball gets slick. I don't care if you got gloves on. It takes a hot minute to get used to that, and you're seeing a lot of balls going through guys' hands right now.
Yeah, I mean, the Treynor Cardinals obviously a well-passing team. They know how to catch the football, and you kind of see, like you said, you're seeing this. Got to adjust to the conditions.
Sorensen, big hole up the middle, but it was closed quickly by Ethan Laughlin. It's going to be a pickup of 2 on the play, so it sets up a 3rd and 8 for the Cardinals.
Brought down by Ethan Laughlin. That'll bring up 3rd down.
So 3rd down and 8. Maybe they'll give them 7, 3rd and 7, but it's a long 7 if it's 7, Brody.
Yes.
Spotting the ball's an inexact science. So here we go. Trips to the far side. Sorensen to the right of Casey. Casey drops back, looks left. He gets picked off! Intercepted by Brody Cohen. What kind of hands do you have, young man? Big play.
Just a slant route. They ran that in the end zone. I think he saw that one a little bit better from that over-the-top safety position to come up and made a big play on the football. Like you said, those turnovers, man. The ball, it looked like it was going to slip through his hands, but he came up with that. Mustangs back on offense. On that defense possession, they look eager to get back out on the offensive field, coming up making big plays, and Brody Cullen with the big interceptions.
Colin did a heck of a job jumping the route right there. He did a really, really good job. And now almost kind of washes away that fumble there by Scammon, and now we kind of start all over. So 1st down and 10 at the 22-yard line. Handoff is faked, and Spangler tries to make a guy miss at the 24, and that's where he'll get corralled. So it'll be a gain of 2. Again, another run, just 2 yards. It's a different animal right now.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have the O-line's got to adjust a little bit, get them moving, get the Treynor defense moving back a little bit. You see holes kind of at the line of scrimmage. It's the 2nd level for the Treynor Cardinals that's coming up and making those big tackles. I think this Treynor defense line is, like you said, a different animal than that.
Well, they really are. Red Oaks Tigers. These guys are Cardinals.
They are different.
Oh,
animals.
it's been a long day. Spangler rolling out to his right. 2nd down and 8. He's got a man, and it's intercepted. And Spangler's down on the play, and Treynor's going to take it all the way for a touchdown. Aaron Empty, pick 6, and that is a 32-yard pick 6. And looks like Spangler's okay, but he got hit right away. He threw it late and threw it inside. And good job by Emke to make a play, and he took it to the house.
Yeah, I mean, just like you said, Brody Cullen jumps the route. Treynor comes right back and wasn't a edge route. Didn't come quick off and threw it late. He was getting hit, and it's a big turnover there for the Mustangs. Pick 6 puts Treynor on the board.
So 4:34 to go in the 1st quarter. Young on to kick the extra point. Not me. I'm not even related to him. But the kick is up, and it's good. So it's 7-0 Treynor. We're going to step aside, pay some bills. We'll be right back. Cardinals up by 7. We are back here in Shenandoah. Treynor, 32-yard pick 6 by Emke, puts him up 7-0, and now Treynor kicking it off to Shenandoah yet again. Scammon picks it up at the 5-yard line. He's got a wall. He's got a lane. He breaks a couple of tackles at the 30, and he's corralled down at the 34. So good return, 29 yards on the return. It's going to set Shenandoah up in pretty good field position at about the 34-yard line. And they've had a couple of drives now, Brody. Things haven't worked out the way they wanted, but there's things there. It's just kind of finding what works against this defense and taking advantage of it.
Yeah, I mean, you still got 4:30 left in this first quarter for the Mustangs, so still, I mean, we're just barely into the ball game here on this Friday night. The Mustangs have shown like little things that have worked here and there. Hopefully, their goal here is probably to put little of those things together and hopefully break one loose and put their first points up on the board.
So trips receivers now to the near side. Spangler in the gun, and he hands it off to Dickerson up the middle, and he's going to gain a yard on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 9 for the Mustangs.
Zach Robbins on the tackle, covering 2nd down.
So now 2nd down, 9, 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Man-to-man defense here for Treynor. They're going to be in that all night, kind of a cover one. And they're going to basically say, our athletes are better than yours. And we'll see as the night goes. Spangler looking to pass. He sails it over the head of Scammon. And that's going to be an incomplete pass. It's going to set up a 3rd down now. And 9 to go, as that one really never had a chance there.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of was rolling out to his opposite kind of side throwing and just kind of sailed it loose. That's a tough pass to make as a quarterback. And just nothing was really there the whole time. Just kind of threw it and just sailed over.
It's a cold ball.
It is.
I'm telling you, there's a big difference between a warm football and a cold football. It matters. It definitely matters. So 3rd down and 9, 3:47 to go in the opening quarter. And they did just get the play off. Spangler nearly got sacked, was able to get away from pressure, and is going to at least get back to the line of scrimmage there. So he saved a sack. It's going to be a gain of 0 because he gets back to the line of scrimmage. But a really good defensive stand there for the Treynor Cardinals as they're set to get the ball back here with about 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter.
Yeah, the Mustangs bringing out the punt team, and like you said, going to get the ball back. Got to put the Mustangs defense back out on the field. They've made the plays when this mattered, I would say, for the Mustangs defense. But you're going to need to come up with another big stop here to hopefully get your offense back out of the field.
Scammon takes the long snap, and he gets it away. It's a low liner, and it's going to roll dead at about the 36-yard line of Treynor. So that's where Treynor will take over. Now 1st and 10 at for their 3rd offensive series, and they moved the ball on their first drive, end up throwing the pick on the 2nd drive. Again, just kind of missed opportunities really from both sides. Both defenses have played really well. Shenandoah had the bend but don't break on the first drive and then came up with a pick. We'll see what Treynor can do here on their 3rd drive of the night here with 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. And off by Casey to Sorensen, and Sorensen's going to pick up about 3. Is that 3 yards, Brody, or 4? I say 3.
Give him 3.
3 yards on the play. Brody says 3. It's 3. I listened to Brody. So 2nd down and 7 here for Treynor. Sorensen kind of been thrust into that starting role now as after the injury, and they get another pop pass to Tams, and that's going to end up being a hold on this far side. So we'll wipe it away, and Tams would have had 3 yards on the catch, but it's going to end up being a hold on the perimeter there for Treynor. That's going to set the Cardinals back. It's going to be a little bit less of an advantageous situation for Treynor. It would have been a 3rd and 4. Now it's going to be a 2nd down and about, depending upon the spot, it's about 17-ish. 16-ish. It's 10 yards from the spot, so be set up about a 3rd down and 16, Brody. Nope, just kidding. They're going to set up a 3rd down and 13. 2nd and 13, I apologize. So 2nd down, 13 yards to go. So 2 receivers to the far side for Casey. And Casey takes a snap. He's looking across the middle. He's got a man open, but a really good tackle by Cole Graham. 3 yards, and that's it. And no yak yards, right? No yards after the catch. Good play by Graham.
Yeah, Graham was covering his man up to that top side, watching his man come across the field, and read the eyes of the quarterback really well. You could see the play developing all the way across the field. That was a good play call to hopefully clear out that far side, and Graham just left his man and made a big tackle in open space to bring up 3rd and long here for the Mustangs.
So now 3rd down and 10 to go. Got balanced formation, 2 receivers to each side. Casey drops back to pass, clean pocket. He's going to take a shot down the middle, and incomplete, looking for a flag. No flag on the play, so Shenandoah is going to hold as Emke was the intended target. He's been the target 3 or 4 times tonight. Not one of their top receivers coming into tonight, but he's been a main target for Treynor tonight. That one just a little too long, maybe a little bit early on the contact there, but we'll take it as it's an incompletion. Brody, your thoughts?
Oh, trouble with the
snap. A bad snap, and Emke gets it away. Just a magician to get it away, and then it takes a cardinal roll all the way down to the 23-yard line. So fortunate break there for Treynor as they flipped the field after the botched long snap, and what could have been a disaster for Treynor turns out to be a really nice punt.
It just kind of kicks it going, looking at it, hit Treynor's sideline. Just gets a good roll, get cardinal roll on it. And it ends out good for the Cardinals. Could have been a disaster, like you said, but the Mustangs got some more field to go here.
So see if Shenandoah can get something going here offensively. Haven't really had much going on offensively so far by my count. Just 16 total yards of offense in the game. And Spangler fakes the handoff. He goes up the middle. That's their longest run of the night. It's going to be good for 5. It's going to set up a 2nd down and 5. Which I'm sure if you asked Coach Ratliff, Coach Christensen and company, where do you want to be? We want to be down 2nd and 5 or less every time.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you got to do. I heard the Mustangs talking this week. Their goal was to stay on their plan and stay on pace here for this Mustang offense. Don't fall behind this explosive Cardinal team. They got to just keep it moving.
So 2nd down and 5 again, another quarterback keeper, and this time it'll be no gain on the play. So it's going to be a 3rd and 5. It's not necessarily a passing down. I would assume that's what you'll see, some sort of a rollout here to this near side. But, you could still run it here. We'll see what they do.
Yeah, I mean, the Mustangs obviously a good passing team on this cold night. I mean, you might see a run here. It wouldn't surprise me out of the Mustangs, but what you would say as a passing down.
Spangler drops back to pass and sails it wide of Cole Graham, and that's going to be an incompletion. So it's going to set up a 4th down and a punting situation again. Both defenses here. We're 10 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Treynor had a really good drive and couldn't cash it in, but beyond that, it's been pretty much a defensive battle here so far tonight.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, the one score on the board is a pick 6, but we've had, 2 interceptions?
Yeah, 2 interceptions, a fumble recovery, and a turnover on downs. Scammon kicks it off the side of his foot. That is going to end up being about it depends on the spot. It's going to be about a 6-yard punt. So a 6-yard punt, that's going to set Treynor up in fantastic field position at the Shenandoah 34-yard line.
That was not, after you see that magician punt by the Treynor punter, that was not the best, I would say.
Oh, it's actually going to be a little bit less. They spotted it at the 32. There, they moved the change, so it's actually going to be less than a 6-yard punt. It's going to be a 4-yard punt. So, again, regardless, it's 1st and 10 for Treynor at the 32-yard line of Shenandoah. Casey back to pass. He's looking for a double move on this near side. Gets Elwood, and that's picked off by Jade Spangler to end the quarter. And the defensive battle continues as when we come back, Shenandoah will have the ball again, trying to get something going on offense as they see if they can ride the momentum of their second INT of the opening quarter as they're down 7-0 here from Shenandoah.
For over 30 years, Pella Corporation has proudly supported the communities and neighborhoods they call home. As one of the largest employers in the area, they believe in investing in their community, creating opportunities, and shaping a brighter future for all. Visit www.careers.pella.com to explore exciting possibilities and see what job opportunities could await you. Again, www.careers.pella.com.
United Group Insurance is a team of insurance professionals who help their customers confidently choose the coverage best for them. UGI offers great products at great prices to shop for home, auto, life, health, business, farm, and crop insurance needs. Save money by comparing plans from providers such as Nationwide, Auto Owners Insurance, North Star Mutual, and more. Our team has over 100 years of combined experience and offers assistance from our convenient Atlantic, Griswold, Red Oak, and Shenandoah offices. Learn more at unitedgroupins.com.
Welcome back to Shenandoah High School Class 1A District 8 football. Playoff implications of aplenty here tonight in Shenandoah Mustang Field inside of Ray Graves track. It's 7-0 Brody. Shenandoah, second interception of the night for the Mustangs. Treynor already has a fumble recovery, already has a pick six, and they also turned it over on downs on their opening drive. So we've seen so much here in this opening quarter. What are we going to see for an encore here in quarter number 2?
I mean, I think you're going to see a lot more running of the football. No matter, I think that's what you're going to see.
So Dickerson gets a handoff. He's got a big hole. He's got 15. He's got 17. He's got 18 yards. Biggest play of the night for Shenandoah. They get out of the hole as Brody spoke it into existence. 18 yards and a big first down for Shenandoah.
Mustangs looking to go quick here, trying to keep the Treynor defense on their heels. And
so 1st and 10 now at the 32-yard line of Shenandoah. Spangler checking the sideline. If you look at the box count, there's 5, maybe 6 in the box here. So the box count would maybe say run the ball here. They're going to throw. They're going to get, and he gets nailed from the back, and they're going to say incomplete. So six men in the box. So you have 5 linemen, and your running back goes out in the pattern. So you have 1 free rusher. Who's responsible for the free rusher? The quarterback, right? Quarterback's responsible for that, and that's not something that has happened a lot to Shenandoah. Spangler's been pretty clean, but fortunate for Shenandoah. First of all, Jade's okay, and that was an incomplete pass and not a fumble. It was a big hit.
Yes. I was thinking it was a fumble, but the head official called that an incomplete pass, 2nd and long for the Mustangs.
So now Dickerson in motion again. Spangler goes up the middle, then bounces to the outside. He's got a first down and more. Goes down the sideline. He's to the 40. He's going to go down at the 35-yard line. A 32-yard run, 33-yard run for Spangler, and a first down. So Brody, 33 yards, 18 yards. I mean, I'm not a math guy, but that's 51 yards rushing. They only had about 7 in the first quarter.
Yes, just kind of, you're starting to see it open up a little bit more. Just Mustang, I would say the backfield, mostly Jade Dickinson, Jade Spangler, just kind of making plays to start this second quarter.
So 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line in Cardinal territory for the first time, and Dickerson gets the handoff, and he's going to run into a quagmire at the line of scrimmage. That'll be perhaps a gain of a yard. The yard marker, if you're looking at it on the TV, says 3rd down. I promise you folks at home, it is not 3rd down, it is 2nd down.
Yes. Not a math guy, but that was 1st down. Add another one to it. It's 2.
So we'll give them the hometown yard. So it's going to be 2nd down and 9. Ball just outside of the 35-yard line for Shenandoah. Dickerson right next to Spangler gets the handoff, met in the backfield, and he is going to be dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. And again, you're in plus territory. Don't have to throw it here, right? I mean, you might. The tendency might be to want to throw, but you got 2 downs really to pick up these 9 yards.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of, I would say, give them a different look. You've seen kind of the same couple run plays that 2 of them just have exploded in the second quarter. Like you said, in the first quarter, they only had 7 yards rushing, and those plays have kind of been stopped by this Treynor defense. And on this set of downs, they've kind of been stuffed up by this Treynor defense.
So 10 minutes to go until halftime. Spangler takes the shotgun snap. He pump fakes. He goes down the near sideline. He's got Cullen, and a really good play by MK. I'm telling you, this unsung hero of the night, man. That kid's been everywhere. He's been involved. He's the one on the 4th and goal play where the ball was off of his hands. He had the pick 6, and then he had this pass breakup, which if Brody Cullen gets his hands on it, Brody Cullen's catching that ball. Because that's what Brody Cullen does. He catches footballs.
Mustangs looking to go for it here on 4th down.
Spangler trying to get Treynor to move on the hard count here. There's 15 seconds on the play clock. See what they decide to do here on 4th and 9. See if they'll run the play. See if they'll take a penalty and move back 5. We'll see what happens. And we had a jump, and it may have been on the defense first. We're going to find out, and if it is, that's exactly what Shenandoah wanted. But a Cardinal moved and a Mustang moved. It was just if the Treynor Cardinal defender was in the neutral zone, and he was not by the line judge's call. So you get your 5 yards back, and I think that's going to make the decision a little easier for Coach Ratliff to just maybe punt the ball here and try to play field position, but maybe not. Offense staying on the field. That's why I'm up here.
Yes. We're looking to stay on this field. I mean, you've seen him make big plays like this before. It's not something
that is true.
I would not say something that would shock you.
They're not afraid of 3rd and 4th and longs as the season's gone on. So the ball's at the 40-yard line. It's going to be 4th and it says 14 on your screen. We'll say 14. Spangler takes the snap. He's going to pump fake. He's going to go down the far sideline, and that's going to be incomplete. Intended for, it looks like, Scammon. So incomplete pass. Kind of a low percentage play there, going just deep. Kind of double coverage there. It was cover 1. Anyways, it's a turnover on downs. If Shenandoah gets the stop, it really doesn't hurt anything, right? But if Treynor can march down the field with a shorter field, it could become a thing, right? A tight ball game here with 9:46 to go until halftime.
Yeah, I mean, that was just kind of a gutsy call there for the Mustangs. I mean, you're only down 7-0 with 10 minutes still to go here in the second quarter. Your defense has played a heck of a ball game.
Yeah.
You haven't gave up anything to this explosive Treynor offense. Just got to put trust in them again, I guess.
Casey hands it off to Sorensen. Sorensen picks up, we'll call it 2 on the play. So it's going to bring up a second down and 8.
Second down.
So 2nd down and 8 for Treynor. Ball at the 42-yard line, and they'll hand it off up the middle yet again, and breaking some tackles in the backfield and down at the 48-yard line. So that's a 10-yard gain for Kinsella, his biggest gain of the night. That's going to be a first down for the Cardinals.
Yeah, I mean, the Mustangs look like they kind of had him stopped there in the backfield, and just good athletic play, bouncing off a couple tackles and picking up a big first down.
And for Treynor, good to see Kinsella back in the ball game. He missed almost the entire first quarter as Casey tried to go short, and it was covered well, but Casey's on the move. Casey gets hit, but he gets a first down after a gain of 13 yards on the scramble. It's going to take it to the 35-yard line of Shenandoah. So 1st and 10 as Casey rips off 13 big ones, and that is a 1st and 10. And from the 40 down to the 30, if you punt them back deep, maybe you're at the other 30, right? But that's the field position, 35, excuse me. That's the field position you play. So 1st down and 10, Treynor with the ball and some momentum, and Kinsella gets wrestled down in the backfield. Good play. It's going to be a loss of a yard. With the numbers, I can't tell who that was. It might have been Cullen on the tackle. It's entirely possible. That's going to end up being a loss of 1 on the play. Good play by the Shenandoah edge player there, which, like I said, I believe that was Cullen.
I saw it. It was Gage Sample, number 4.
Okay, well, he's been everywhere the last couple of weeks.
I think I can kind of see his number over there on the far side of the field.
All right, so good job, Gage. I'm sorry to the entire Sample family. My fault. 2nd down and 11. Casey hands it off up the middle. Big hole for Sorensen. Sorensen breaks a tackle and picks up a first down, 12 yards. Big play. 2nd and 11, and he gets the first down. And, again, just big hole up the middle. The holes are starting to open up a little bit for the Cardinals in the run game.
Yeah, I mean, I would say in that first quarter, the secondaries came up for the Mustangs and came up and made tackles at the line of scrimmage like they did on that first down, and just didn't. You haven't seen that as much, and it wasn't as dominant on these these couple plays for this Cardinal.
So ball at the 24-yard line, and Casey hands it off again up the middle, and again, nice hole, and 5 yards for Sorensen. They may end up giving him 6, depending upon the spot. No, it looks like 5, so we'll get it all straightened out for you. So 2nd down and 5, Sorensen. Pretty good night tonight so far. He's got 32 yards now on 6 carries, coming off in relief of Kinsella. As there's a handoff again to Sorensen. Sorensen, a little shifty back, makes the guy miss, picks up 3. It's going to set up a 3rd down and a long 2 for the Cardinals.
Brought down by Riker. Gotta bring up 3rd down.
It's kind of a water bug, man. He's a shifty guy.
Yes.
Well, 7 carries and 35 yards. I'm not a math guy, but that's 5 yards a pop. That's pretty good night at the office so far for Sorensen. And again, the handoff up the middle, and Kinsella has the ball. He's fighting for a 1st down, and it doesn't look like he's going to get it based on the spot. We'll see where the official spot is, but it looks like it's going to be short. Just a gain of a yard, so it's going to set up another big 4th down situation here for the Shenandoah defense.
Yeah, I mean, this defense has played well, haven't given up anything. Could be a big momentum here. 6 minutes left to go in the half.
Man in motion to the far side, and the handoff goes up the middle to Kinsella, and he's got a 1st down pickup of, looks like 5 on the play. So 1st down, and it's not going to be 1st and goal. It's going to be just outside the 10-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, and for Treynor, who likes to throw the ball like Shenandoah, they have already run the football 16 times in this first half with still 6 minutes to go. Kinsella with the handoff, and he is met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Shenandoah bared down in the first quarter, deep in the red zone. They're going to have to do it again here to keep this game tight.
Yeah, I mean, they got a 2nd and long. Here's a statement play to hopefully bring up a 3rd and long. Don't give up nothing too big. Obviously, have seen more success in the 2nd quarter with Sorensen other than Kinsella, but Kinsella's been in this game for this ending part of this drive.
So Casey back to pass, a little screen pass, and a good job defensively over there. Whoever the corner, I can't see the number. I think it might have been Spangler over there, but did a really good job on the open field to save a touchdown. It's going to be a gain of about 6 on the play, but still sets up a 3rd down and 4 for the Cardinals.
Yeah, well defended out there by Spangler, and just kind of falling forward for those extra couple yards to bring up a 3rd and easier than what it would have been if that was stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
So it's going to be 3rd and 4 at the 5. We're at 4:40 to go until halftime. Casey sends a man in motion, comes back behind the quarterback, hands it off up the middle to Kinsella. Kinsella fighting for the goal line. And let's see what the spot is. Looks like it's going to be short of the goal line, but he will have a 1st down, so it's a gain of 4, and it's going to be a 1st down and goal for the Cardinals right at the doorstep.
For the Cardinals, that's 4th down.
And Kinsella it's Casey on the quarterback keeper. Really good read by Casey, and that's a touchdown. That's a touchdown for Treynor as they go up now 13-0. Again, it's Kinsella Sorensen, and all of a sudden, right at the goal line, that quick decision, pull the ball, nobody there.
Yeah, I mean, that was just like I said earlier. You've seen a lot of turnovers in that first quarter. Just a lot of running the football. It worked well for a little bit there for the Mustangs. It worked well for that drive for the Cardinals.
High snap, corralled. Young's PAT is up and good. So with 4:06 to go until halftime, Treynor up now 14-0. Shenandoah will get the football to start the second half. So this last 4-minute stretch, really important for the Mustangs. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
From large projects to daily tasks, we can help at Miller Building Supply in Shenandoah. This is Josh, and we pride ourselves on quality products, knowledge, and service. We're always available for advice on the projects that take years to design or the issues that need fixed in a hurry. And we offer free estimates on anything and everything you need to complete both. When you have a demand, we offer the supply. Miller Building Supply in Shenandoah.
I always was fascinated with working on vehicles ever since I was a little kid. I went to college for it, and it's just fun. To me, it's like an adult with a puzzle. When you can take the vehicles apart and you put them back together. The most rewarding thing about our business is just having customers be happy when they leave. It's everything. If you have people leave and they're unhappy, you have no business.
We're back here in Shenandoah, and Treynor kicking the ball deep to, it's like Scammon. Scammon kind of bobbled it, and he's moving forward. He's got a seam. He makes a man miss. That's Brody Cullen. Excuse me. Cullen looks like he might have pulled a hammy there, as he's going to be drug out of bounds at about the 30. The ball came out, but was he out of bounds? Was he out of bounds before the ball came out? It looked like he pulled up lame there. Looked like he pulled a hamstring, and they're going to say the line judge is pointing towards Shenandoah way. We'll see kind of what happens here. We got a lot to sort out here, so we got obviously Cullen on the field. The line judge pointed to Shenandoah. We're going to step aside as they tend to Cullen here. We'll be right back.
So many ways that think Iowa has helped, but I think most importantly to us, it's continuing to engage with us.
When we came together, we both felt like we would bring a couple things from our past into the present, and that one of those was their courage on the court event.
We're back here in Shenandoah as Brody Cullen is making his way over to the home sideline. It looks, at least for the moment, that at least the officials have called it Shenandoah football. But both teams have. Treynor has their offense out. Shenandoah has their defense out. So again, I still think that there's a lot to sort out. Now they're letting everybody know. So a lot of things happened right there. We had a bobble on the kickoff return. Then we had a really big return. Then Brody Cullen pulled up lame, looked like a hamstring issue. Hopefully he's okay. And then there was a fumble at the end of it. They determined that either he was out of bounds or the ball was out of bounds or something. So Shenandoah maintains possession at the 28-yard line of Treynor with an opportunity to cut into this lead before halftime, Brody. So you hate to see Cullen go down, big play guy, but really got a big opportunity here.
Yeah, I mean, you got to kind of flush that fumble. You got to flush everything that just happened in that last little bit. Cullen going down. You're thinking you're on defense. Now you're on offense. You got basically 4 minutes here. You're down 14-0 with, like I said, 4 minutes left in this half. This is I would say, big possession here for the Mustangs. So hopefully get something going on this offense.
So it looks like Trey Thompson will be coming in for Cullen to take over his spot. Good athlete, but doesn't play a lot on offense, at least at the varsity level. So we'll see what happens here. 1st and 10. As Spangler fakes the handoff, he goes up the middle, and he's going to go down at the 22-yard line. So that's a nice gain on the play. It's going to be a gain of about 7-ish. So we'll pick up, I'll give him 7. So it'll be 2nd and 3 for Shenandoah. And handoff to Dickerson. He gets inside the 20, and that's going to be a first down. We'll call it exactly 3 yards there. We'll give him 4. So first down. So Shenandoah inside the red zone for the first time tonight. And again, imperative. With 3.5 minutes to go, let the clock move, get the ball down the field, score with very little time left, and get into the locker room, kind of regroup here.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of big things have happened here for the Mustangs. This is would be a big possession. You're only down 14-0, which is not that terrible of a deficit, especially inside the red zone here with 3 minutes to go.
Spangler takes the snap, and it is a quarterback keep all the way. Design quarterback run. He's going to pick up a yard. So 2nd down and 9 after a gain of 1. As the clock continues to move, folks, we're inside of 3 minutes to go until halftime. Shenandoah, deepest field position of the night so far after the really good kick return by Cullen, who left following that with an apparent hamstring injury.
Yes. Our medical expert, TJ Young.
I don't know. That's what it looked like to me. I don't know.
It is.
So 2nd down and 9. Spangler takes the snap, rolls to his right, looking to set up a screen, and he sets up the screen, but right there to make the play for Treynor was Holden Minahan. Really good play. Dickerson made the catch, but no gain on the play.
Yeah, 3rd and long here, probably what you'd say as a passing down for the Mustangs inside the red zone. I mean, you're definitely probably going to go 2 plays with an aggressive Mustang offense here. You probably got 2 plays to pick up this 1st down.
Hey, you kick a field goal here.
I wouldn't disagree if someone kicks a field goal here. Take your points.
So 3rd down and 9. We'll see what happens here on this 3rd down play. 3rd and 9. Man in motion to the near side is Laughlin, and a slant route. Good job of deflecting the football. That was big number 57 for Treynor, Jared Schwarty.
Looks like they're bringing Zwickel out to attempt this field goal and hopefully punch in their points after that great return by Brady Cullen.
So an incomplete pass, and really kind of a shame there. Good play by Schwartz. He ended up getting a one-on-one coverage on the far side, and you had leverage. It was an open receiver. Just good job by the defensive lineman. Get your hand up, right?
Yeah, I mean, so they got some big guys up front and just did exactly what he's projected to do there.
Zwickel gets a kick up. It is long enough, and it is good. So with 1:38 to go until halftime, Treynor still having all 3 timeouts, but Shenandoah on the board, 14-3. We'll step aside, and we'll be back in 60.
Here it is. This is where my passion is my major.
With more than 80 areas of study, dozens of clubs and activities to choose from, and advisors who ask the right questions and offer support, it's easy to be you at Iowa Western.
This very moment, a board-certified surgeon specializing in female pelvic medicine and reconstructive surgery is scrubbing up in a newly remodeled surgical center full of the latest technology to give a woman a chance to take back control over her body. It will take less than an hour. There will be minimal recovery time, and afterwards, she'll start to feel normal again. These are the things that happen here every day. The new surgical center at Shenandoah Medical Center. Your health is our mission.
So we are back here in Shenandoah. 1:38 to go until halftime. Shenandoah on the board, 14-3. Treynor getting the ball back. It's a squibber on the ground, and it's picked up at the 15-yard line, and a fake handoff, and Tams has got some room on the outside. A good coverage over there to stop him, because that was Dickerson over there, looked like. But they did that little fake handoff, and a really good job by Dickerson to stop him at the 29-yard line with 1:26 to go until halftime.
Yeah, I would say this is a big Mustang defense possession. They got to come up and make – Treynor still has 3 timeouts, a minute 26. And they obviously can throw the ball. They've thrown the ball all season. They've just shown more success tonight running the football, just kind of doing these due to these conditions. And so this would be a big stand here for the Mustangs.
Yeah, on the night so far, Ben Casey 6 for 12 for just 50 yards and 2 interceptions. So, I mean, he's had better days. Shenandoah's done a really good job. Casey back to pass. He's going to go deep down the far side, and that's almost intercepted again. And that looks like Spangler on the play, and that's happened so much tonight from both quarterbacks, kind of uncharacteristically off target, right? And it's a little cooler, ball's a little. I'm done talking about it, but you get my point, right? It matters. The conditions matter.
Yeah, I mean, both these quarterbacks know how to throw the football. They know how to complete passes. They know how to make those big plays on the outside.
And Brody, hold that thought. Shenandoah will take a timeout with 1:22 to go until halftime, and we'll take it with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. We're back here in Shenandoah. Second down and 10 for Treynor. 1:22 to go until halftime. Brody, what were you saying before the break? We had timeout, had to pay some bills?
Both, like we said, the stats show it, the film shows that both these quarterbacks know how to make the plays, complete the passes. They know what they're doing, I would say. Two probably very experienced quarterbacks this season. They know how to make the big one-on-one plays, and they just haven't been able to do it tonight because of these conditions.
And a pass into the flat to Elwood. Elwood has some blocks on the outside. We got a flag on the play, so that's going to negate the biggest pass play of the night for Treynor. It would have been about an 18, 19-yard pass play, but it's going to end up going back for another perimeter holding call. It's the second time that Treynor's been called for that here yet tonight. Just kind of a back-breaking penalty. You would have been set up near midfield with all three timeouts, and now you're going to be pushed back right about to your own 20-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a big play here for the Mustangs. Second and very long, and so this will be a big play, I would say, for how this drive kind of plays out.
So it's going to be second down and 16 for Treynor, and Tams goes in motion. They'll hand it off up the middle, and trying to get out of bounds, and he does not get out of bounds. It's going to be a gain of, looks like about 7 yards. So it's going to set up a third down and about 9. And we got a timeout on the field by Treynor. So Treynor calling their first timeout, and we're going to step aside, and we'll be back in 30 for a third down and 8 for the Cardinals. We're back here in Shenandoah. Third down and 8 coming up. It might be 7, but I'm just going to say 8 because I don't want to change it again. Oh, boy. Okay, third down and 8. Treynor and Shenandoah both inside their prospective huddles right now. Big play here. 59 seconds to go until halftime. Both teams with 2 timeouts. If Treynor can't get much here, you figure Shenandoah's going to get the ball back. But Treynor, they're trying to come up with something here to keep this drive alive and try to put something on the board here before half.
A good pass team, 59 seconds left. They still got 2 timeouts. 3rd and 7, obviously, probably, I would guess, 2 play down if they pick something up here.
Casey back to pass. He's going deep down the near side and incomplete, in and out of the hands again of Jace Tams. So 4th down, and again, a really good ball that time. That's about the 4th time there's been a Cardinal receiver just in and out of the hands.
Yeah, looks like the Cardinals are punting this punt team in here on this 4th and long. Looks like they're bringing this punt team, going to try to play kind of field possession up 14-3. Mustangs do have 2 timeouts, but you would definitely have a lot of work here if you're the Mustangs and you're getting this punt back.
So Emke takes the snap, and he gets it away. It's a low end-over-end kick. It's going to take a Cardinal roll again inside the 30 of Shenandoah and down at the 26-yard line. So it doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to go down the field, and that's what it's been for Emke on the 2 punts he's had tonight. Been very effective. So now 1st and 10 Shenandoah with 45 seconds until we go to break, and they got a field goal kicker, so they don't have to get 74 yards here. If they can get 50 yards, maybe you take a shot, right?
Yeah, I mean, obviously they know what to do when they're passing. They've been in situations like this before. It's just a little bit different conditions, make it a little bit tougher on this Mustangs offense. Let's see if their playmakers can kind of come out and make any plays. Obviously, losing Brody Cullen's a big stop to this, but we can see what they can do.
So 1st and 10, Spangler rolling out to the field side. He's going to throw into the flat, and it is incomplete. Good play by Tams over there on the far side, incomplete. Scammon had it in his hands, but a good pass break up there. A PBU. That is what they call it. That's what the guys that know what they're talking about call it. They call it a PBU.
We're not that fancy.
No, we're not. Well, I just said it, but
I don't know the big words like that. The
it's an acronym.
Acronym. It's an abbreviation acronym. They don't teach me those things in school.
Yes, they do. You stop it. You get a great education here at Shenandoah. 2nd down and 10, 40 seconds to go until halftime. Play clock down to 5 seconds. And Spangler does get it off. And he's going to take a shot down the near side to Graham. Graham almost made a one-handed catch, but there's that man again. Emke's everywhere.
He's making the plays for the Treynor Cardinals defense.
He's everywhere. So 3rd down and 10. A good ball that time. Just hung up a little bit, maybe a little bit too long, but it was on target, but just really good coverage. Treynor and Shenandoah kind of sticking to these receivers like glue tonight. It's been a run game. Passing game has been tough for both teams.
Yeah, I mean, the Mustangs have to really come out here and get something here.
So design quarterback run right up the middle, and Spangler's going to be corralled and whistled down. No gain on the play, and there's 26 seconds on the game clock and a timeout called by Treynor. So it's going to be 4th down. You got to figure Treynor's going to try to come after this. We're going to step aside, be back in 30. 4th and 10 for Shenandoah when we come back.
For over 30 years, Pella Corporation has proudly supported the communities and neighborhoods they call home. As one of the largest employers in the area, they believe in investing in their community, creating opportunities, and shaping a brighter future for all. Visit www.careers.pella.com to explore exciting possibilities and see what job opportunities could await you. Again, www.careers.pella.com.
So, Brody, I'm going to put you in the coach's box here. 26 seconds left. You got a timeout left. You are a team that has blocked a lot of punts this year. Are you coming after this thing, or are you going to try to set up a big return for Elwood to try to see if you can pop one here before halftime?
I would say come after it. I think you just take your chances there. You blocked. You're known to block punts. You've blocked punts before. You know how to do it. Got the same kids, and it looks like they did come after it.
This time, Scammon gets one away. Elwood picks it up at the 39-yard line. He's going to go down the far side, and he's got some room. Shenandoah doing a good job of pursuing, and Elwood gets out of bounds at about the 40-yard line, maybe just inside the 40. So 13 seconds to go. 13 seconds to go until halftime. Treynor, they've got one timeout in their back pocket, so the whole field is open, but it's the pitch and catch game that's been a struggle for both sides.
Yeah, I mean, the Mustangs got to come up with a big stop here. I mean, there's a little concern here. 13 seconds left. They're probably going to go for maybe 1 or 2 big plays, maybe 1, and try to. I don't know if they've got a good field goal kicker or not, and try to maybe get close to that. But not a lot of time here for the Cardinals.
So 13 seconds. 1st and 10. They're going to officially say ball's at the 40. Casey takes the snap. He's going to roll to his right, and he goes to Emke, and it was just thrown away. Again, really good coverage by Shenandoah. Both teams have covered really well tonight, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. So again, 8 seconds left. The field is available, but if you want to get 2 plays here, you can't take a deep shot here, right? You got to take like a slant and then get down right away and call timeout, right? Something like that. So it's either a big shot or something quick and get down. 2nd down and 10. And Casey gets a little bit of pressure, flushed out to his right. He's going to take off and get out of bounds with 2 seconds on the game clock. It's going to be a gain of 2. So it's going to set up a 3rd down and 8 for the Cardinals. Last play of the half, barring a defensive penalty. Probably going to see an attempt to get it to the end zone.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to test what their playmaker's going to do. They're going to test this Mustang secondary. It looks like they're playing kind of defending the goal line here. And I'd be interested to see what Connor's doing. I mean, only about 2 seconds left. There's not very many options.
Yeah, load up one side and throw it as far as you can, and hope one of your guys comes down with it, right? And we're going to get a little rocket screen here to Tams, and he's got some blockers, and he makes a couple guys miss, tries to cut across the field. Not going to work. That'll end the half. 9-yard gain, but that's all she wrote. And we thought we were going to have a good one tonight, and we have had a good one. It's been a defensive battle. We'll step aside for just a little bit, pay some bills. We'll come back and discuss. Shenandoah down 14-3 at the break.
United Group Insurance is a team of insurance professionals who help their customers confidently choose the coverage best for them. UGI offers great products at great prices to shop for home, auto, life, health, business, farm, and crop insurance needs. Save money by comparing plans from providers such as Nationwide, Auto Owners Insurance, North Star Mutual, and more. Our team has over 100 years of combined experience and offers assistance from our convenient Atlantic, Griswold, Red Oak, and Shenandoah offices. Learn more at unitedgroupins.com.
From large projects to daily tasks, we can help at Miller Building Supply in Shenandoah. This is Josh, and we pride ourselves on quality products, knowledge, and service. We're always available for advice on the projects that take years to design or the issues that need fixed in a hurry. And we offer free estimates on anything and everything you need to complete both. When you have a demand, we offer the supply. Miller Building Supply in Shenandoah.
I always was fascinated with working on vehicles ever since I was a little kid. I went to college for it, and it's just fun. To me, it's like an adult with a puzzle. When you can take the vehicles apart and you put them back together. The most rewarding thing about our business is just having customers be happy when they leave. It's everything. If you have people leave and they're unhappy, you have no business.
We're back here in Shenandoah. Brody decided he wanted to leave, and we were able to flag him down here. I didn't know if I was going to be able to do the halftime recap, but he's back. Broadman, 14-3. Is this what you expected to see tonight?
I mean, I didn't know what I was expecting. You could have saw this ball game and expected a lot of different things with these conditions, these teams. The passing game for both teams I don't think has really been working, which isn't that much of a surprise, but I mean, that's what they've gone to. But both teams have been trying to run the football, and so it's not that bad as a deal, I would say, for the Mustangs, but Treynor probably feels like they're in a comfortable position, and the Mustangs want to hopefully get some stuff going here in the second half.
It's been a really, really good defensive game for both teams, right? There's been turnovers, there's been kind of sloppy play at times, but really, really good defense. I don't want to take anything away from both of their defenses. Both their defenses have played very, very well, especially pass defense for both sides. Treynor with a pick six, and Shenandoah with a couple of interceptions of their own. It'll be interesting to see kind of how Shenandoah's offense morphs a little bit with maybe Cullen not coming back. We don't know. We haven't heard anything. Maybe you'll find out when you get yourself some hot chocolate. Maybe you can figure that out. But we're going to step aside. There's about 12 minutes to go until they flip the extra 2 minutes or 3 minutes on the clock. So we'll go on mute. We'll be back in about 15 minutes for the second half of this Class 1A District 8 football showdown. We'll be back. We're back here in Shenandoah. Some halftime stats for you, just to kind of let you know how much of a defensive battle this was. That's 14-3. Treynor just 7 of 16 through the air, 59 yards, and 21 carries for 89 yards, so a little bit more efficient there, but 3 turnovers, 1 turnover on downs, and 2 interceptions. Shenandoah on the other side, just 2 for 10 throwing the football in the first half, with a pick 6 included there, and just 9 yards throwing the football. And then on the ground, got it going a little bit there in the second quarter, but 15 carries for 77 yards. So neither offense kind of lighting the world on fire right now. We kind of figured it'd be a close game, and that's kind of exactly what we've got. Maybe a little bit of a different way to get there, but that's still where we are.
I mean, it's been a defensive battle the whole game, like you said. Well, excited to see what happens in the second half.
So we are underway in the second half. Scammon picks it up on a bounce at the 5, and a really good job by the Treynor Cardinal kickoff coverage team. It's going to put them down, Shenandoah down at about the 14-yard line, where they will start the second half. So long field to go for Shenandoah. We'll see if they talk some things over in the locker room, got some things figured out, or some different strategies that they want to go with here to try to move the ball down the field and cut into this lead.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what adjustments the Mustangs have made on this offensive side of the ball, where they didn't. They showed some like little here and there when they with Spangler running the ball and Dickinson running the ball, but not much out of the passing game, not much overall. Excited to see what they got here in the second half.
So 1st and 10 Shenandoah. Spangler takes a handoff, and Dickerson met right at the line of scrimmage, and he fights forward for it looks like 2 on the play. So it'll bring up a 2nd down and 8, kind of an eerily similar start to the beginning of the game, right? You know, carry up the middle, 2 yards, and a lot of contact early.
Yeah, I mean, that's what the Mustangs want to do, just a little bit more on the yard side and just kind of keep it on pace. They didn't really do it too well in the first half, keeping their offense on pace. That's, I would say, a big goal for the second half.
And 2nd down and 8. Spangler looking for somewhere to go with the football. He's going to get corralled down. It's not going to go down as a sack. He was tackled just ahead of the line of scrimmage. We'll say maybe a gain of a hometown yard there. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and a long 7 here for Shenandoah. Gotta love the hometown yard. It's like a half a yard we round up. It's just math.
It's just math.
So under 11 minutes to go. Just getting started here in the second half. Shenandoah's first possession of the second half. 3rd down and 7. Spangler rolling out to the far side, and he gets corralled down by Caleb Cooper. Big sack. That's the first sack of the night for either side, and that's a big sack because that's going to go down as about a 10-yard loss. That's going to set up a 4th down and about 18 yards or so, and an obvious punting situation here for the Mustangs.
Yeah, I mean, the Cardinals defense came out and did what they have been doing and making defensive stops. Now a little bit more pressure on the Mustangs here to get this punt away. They haven't been as successful with the punts.
Scammon gets the punt away, and it's going to go out of bounds, and we'll see where they spot it. That's going to be from the 8-yard line up to the 22, so a 14-yard punt. And again, great field position. All the momentum in the world at the moment is wearing white and red, and a little bit of gray.
A little bit, just a little bit.
So Ben Casey and company coming out for their first drive of the second half. See if they can put something together. They'll hand it off up the middle, and it's going to be stopped after a gain of about 3 yards is Kinsella. Kinsella's 11th carry of the night already. It's going to set up a 2nd down and 7 here for the Cardinals.
Yeah, just a good run coming out of the first play. I thought they picked up more than what they actually did on that spot there, but 2nd down and a good chunk, but not too much to be worried with.
Casey, quick pass to Tams over there on the far side, and he's got a block on the outside. He's going to have a 1st down. So he's going to pick up, looks like, oh, that's a really good spot. So it's going to be about an 11-yard pickup. So 1st and 10 for the Cardinals on the move. So 1st and 10. Ball looks like, 1st and goal rather, ball at the 9-yard line. And they hand it off up the middle to Kinsella. Kinsella makes a couple of guys miss. He's going to get down, put down at the 6. So it's going to bring up a 2nd down now and goal at the 6-yard line.
Just making that running game possible and just getting the ball out on those quick passes and kind of taking those errors that they made early in this first half out of the ball game, I would say, has been probably an emphasis going into the second half for the Cardinals. Take those errors that they made out and just make the easy play.
And we got a flag on the play, and no, not a flag, a timeout, rather. Timeout called by Shenandoah with 8:50 to go in the 3rd quarter. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. So 2nd down and goal coming back here. 8:50 to go in the 3rd quarter. Brody probably couldn't have gone much worse for Shenandoah to start this second half, and couldn't have gone much better for Treynor. You get the 3 and out after a big sack on 3rd down, and then you come back, run the ball for 6 yards on 2 carries, and then a nice 11-yard gain on a quick screen. Like you said, kind of maybe changing how they're doing things in the passing game, quick passing game, instead of going deep, because they weren't having success doing that in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, you saw the mistakes they made with that, and just 2nd and goal here, looking to put something in with that run game.
Casey gets the snap, hands it off, big hole up the middle, touchdown! Kinsella up the middle for 6, and 6 yards and 6 points, so that makes it 20-3 as Treynor stretches the lead, and for Kinsella, that is now 47 yards on 13 carries, and now he's got a touchdown to go with it. Really good drive for Treynor coming out of the locker room.
Yeah, just establishing that run game that they got going in that 2nd quarter.
Young's extra point is up and good. 21-3 the score with 8:46 to go in the 3rd quarter. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
So many ways that think Iowa has helped, but I think most importantly to us, it's continuing to engage with us.
When we came together, we both felt like we would bring a couple things from our past into the present, and that one of those was their courage on the court event.
Husker fans, in the middle of the 2nd quarter, Nebraska 17, Illinois 0.
Here it is. This is where my passion is my major.
With more than 80 areas of study, dozens of clubs and activities to choose from, and advisors who ask the right questions and offer support, it's easy to be you at Iowa Western.
We're back here in Shenandoah, 21-3. Shenandoah just about to get the football back. Young kicks the ball deep. It's going to be picked up at about the 8-yard line by Scammon. Scammon looking for a hole up the middle. He's got one. Leaps a defender and gets corralled down at about the 31-yard line. So that's where Shenandoah will start the scrimmage on their 2nd drive of the 2nd half. And if there was a gotta-have drive, this would be that drive for Shenandoah here in this game.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta go. You're down 21-3. This, if you can punch this ball, you're only down 11 for this Mustangs team. Looks like they're going with a little different look here. Rourke in at quarterback and Jade Spangler out at wideout.
So maybe something to that, throwing the football in the cold as O'Rourke looks to throw. He's going to take a deep shot to Spangler, and Spangler almost made the catch, but there's a flag on the play. So Spangler is going to get the beneficiary of a pass interference call, but he's down on the play at the 44-yard line of Treynor. So we're going to stop for a hot minute and make sure he's okay. But I've said it all game, and I told you I was going to quit talking about it. But Joey O'Rourke's about 6'2", right? Got good-sized hands, right? Probably because he's 6'2". Jade Spangler's about 5'7", 5'8". Probably doesn't have hands the size of Joey O'Rourke. When the ball gets a little slick, it's a little easier to throw for a guy that's got a little bit bigger hands. Maybe that's the thought. Like, hey, O'Rourke throws a good ball when it's cold. I don't know. But it worked out well. It's going to be a free first down for Shenandoah. Just hope that Spangler's okay, because it looked like he hit his head a little bit there on the ground. So hopefully it's not anything concussion related there.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the thought also there could have been they're losing a little, nothing to do with wide receiver. You don't think so? Nothing to do with the wide receiver depth?
It could have been. It could have been. Spangler's been a receiver, a good one a year ago. But now he's got to come out of the game for at least one play as he gets evaluated here. But it will be a first down now. They have they have not respotted the ball. They'll be moving the ball forward here after the pass interference is enforced. Hopefully Spangler's okay, as I mentioned, but O'Rourke still in the football game. He still gives you the run element, right? Maybe not as shifty, but maybe a little bigger, maybe a little more powerful. But he's got a good arm, but not a lot of varsity experience, right? So we'll kind of see what happens with now O'Rourke in control here. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. O'Rourke on the keeper, and he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain. 2nd and 10.
Looks like Spangler is not going back into the game here. Looks like he might still be getting looked at maybe a little bit. And so we'll see what the Mustangs here on this 2nd and long have.
So 2nd down and long. O'Rourke in the backfield, Dickerson to his right. And man in motion to the near side is Thompson. And the throw to Thompson on target, caught at the 50 and drugged down at the 47-yard line.
TJ Young spoken in existence, might throw a little bit better ball with some big hands. Brings up a good pitch and catch there, and brings up 3rd and short and a very good field position here for the Mustangs. Probably 2-down territory, down 21-3.
So now 3rd down and 3, run and pass is available. O'Rourke with the throw, good ball, but off the hands of the receiver. Almost caught on the ricochet there. That was off the hands of Thompson. And that's incomplete. I believe it was Thompson that was the intended receiver. Graham nearly caught it on the deflection. So incomplete pass, 4th and 3. Good ball, a little high. And Thompson, again, 2 guys in O'Rourke and Thompson that haven't had a lot of varsity experience on the offensive side of the ball. Key parts of this drive so far.
Yeah, I mean, got that pitch and catch. Look for him there, too. Brings up 4th and short. Let's see what the Mustangs offense can do.
So 5 seconds on the play clock. May have to call a timeout here. They do get the ball off. O'Rourke rolling to his right. He throws off his back foot, and it's intercepted by Elwood. Carson Elwood on just kind of a jump ball there. Kind of ends up like a punt there. I mean, we've had a punt of 4 yards. We've had a punt of 11 yards. At least that is kind of a de facto punt of about 15 yards there. So, I mean, it's kind of been the same tonight so far, but now 1st and 10 for Treynor as they maybe potentially with 7:17 to go in the 3rd quarter, this could be a put-away drive for the Cardinals.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, there's 4th, got kind of a quarterback punt there, just throwing an interception, just trying to get the ball out, make a play happen. But the Mustangs got to come out and make a quick stop here if they want to hopefully keep themselves in this ballgame.
And the defense has played well for the majority of the night. Casey on the throw to Elwood out on the perimeter, and Elwood is wrestled down, gain of about 2 on the play, and that's terrific pursuit there by Joey O'Rourke on the play. No, wasn't it? I think it was.
I think so. And Gage Heron, I think. Not Gage Heron. Gage Sample, sorry.
Gage Heron does not play football.
2 Gages. They always get swapped up in my head. Gosh,
well,
I apologize.
Just make sure you tell Gage Heron that he got a name drop.
Name dropped him. Like this, same grade, got the same color hair. It was just messed me up.
Hand off to Sorensen, and Sorensen's going to get corralled by, again, that time it was Gage Sample on the play. Gain of about a yard. So 3rd and 7-ish for Treynor. And again, the defense has done a really good job when they haven't been pinned back, right? Put in a bad situation. They've done a pretty good job all night. Now 3rd and 7, got to make a play.
Third and kind of not that long what they've had him in, but a good chunk here. This could be a good defensive stop here for the Mustangs with a little bit, 6 minutes left in this third quarter.
It does look like Spangler is in the game again, so it's a good sign for Shenandoah. As Casey back to pass, and they blew the whistle. There was an inadvertent whistle there, and then there was a flag on the play. I'm not quite sure. Probably an inadvertent whistle there. I don't know if you heard it on the television, but we heard it up here. Like, the ball got snapped, the whistle was blown, and then a penalty flag was thrown immediately. So I don't know if it was a procedural thing, before the snap type of deal. I don't quite know. We'll find out as they're talking to the Treynor guys at the moment here. Let's say inadvertent whistle. I mean, I'm assuming that's what they're going to say, because if you accidentally blow the whistle, it doesn't really matter what happens on the play. That you got to replay the down.
Yeah.
But there was a penalty flag thrown. It's entirely possible that was accidental as well.
Possibly. Got much flow looking here. Looks like
There's an inadvertent whistle on play. They'll replay 3rd down.
So no harm, no foul. Quite literally, nothing really happened there. And really, the play stopped before really anything could happen, so I don't think any fan base can be super upset because, like, Shenandoah didn't make an awesome play, and neither did Treynor, so it was just kind of just kidding, right? A little do-over.
Yes, indeed. We'll see what happens.
We've seen some wild stuff tonight. We've seen a defensive holding, a pick six. We've seen a 4-yard punt. We've seen now an inadvertent whistle. Crazy stuff happening here in Page County as Casey back to pass, taking a deep shot. That's too long for Elwood. So the Shenandoah defense doing its job, holding the fort a little bit, right? So there's still some life in the Mustang comeback here with just under 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. But now's the time the offense needs to crank it up into high gear. You don't need to panic, but we got to find those things that are going to be wins, right? We got to win on these plays so we can get back into the ball game. And that punt by Emke is going to again take another Cardinal bounce. Wasn't a beauty by any stretch of the imagination, but it rolls all the way down to the 20-yard line. So from the 36 down to the 20, I'm not a math guy, but that's 10, 20, 30, 43-yard punt, 44-yard punt, and it was in the air for about 20 of it. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, for a high school punter.
Well, you'll take it, right? It doesn't have to be pretty. It's not a beauty contest, right? It's about the results. And Emke's been all over the place. I don't even know the kid, but he's been everywhere tonight.
Oh yeah. I mean, every time you get a favorable role in your team, you're going to take it, I would say,
Absolutely.
as a punter.
Absolutely. So Shenandoah, third possession of the second half. Need to get something going offensively. Spangler back in the game, throws to the slot this time, and that's caught again, a 4-yard gain, and I believe that was Thompson again.
Elwood on the coverage of the Cardinals.
So looks like it was Thompson. Picked up some positive yards there on first down. Brings up, looks like a 2nd and 6 for the Mustangs.
So now 2nd down and 6 after the 4-yard gain. Thank you, Brody. I was writing stuff down. And just for kind of put things into perspective, we're 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. That's just the 3rd completion for Jade Spangler on the night. So he's really struggled throwing the ball. See if he can get things going here, as that one was behind his intended receiver, Cole Graham, almost intercepted by Cooper. Cooper's kind of been everywhere here in the second half as well. He's a big athletic body, but he nearly ducked right underneath that and got another pick six there.
Yeah, it just looked like that slant route was probably not, I think, what the coaches were looking for on that play. Looks like two kind of outside linebacker, just kind of playing everywhere, backs over there, and we're just right in front of that slant route, like you said, and just got their hands on it, made a good defense play.
So now 3rd down and 6, 5:02 to go in the 3rd quarter. Spangler takes the snap, looks for the slant route, double covered there, nobody home, intended for Scammon. If there's 2 guys on the slant, the bubble was probably open. I bet when they go back and look at that on the film, they're going to see either tuck it and run and try to get something or hit it out into the flat there.
Yeah, I mean, just 4th down now, looking probably going to punt this football away with 5 minutes left here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, so 5 minutes left to go in the 3rd. It's been a struggle offensively tonight for Shenandoah, and again, a lot of credit to Treynor on that for making it difficult. And there's another punt that's going to be angled out to the sideline, so we kicked it from the 24, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 44, so a 20-yard punt this time. But again, setting Treynor up again in really good field position. The 2 times previous to that, Treynor ended up scoring a touchdown on those drives. We'll see if that holds to form here on the 3rd time that they've had a short punt and a short field on the back end.
Yeah, I mean, inside the Mustang 50, not the shortest, obviously, that they've been getting the ball, but they still are in great field position for the Cardinals to hopefully go and put one away and get up even more.
So Emke in motion now to the far side. Casey in the backfield. Sorensen now in motion. It's zone coverage for Shenandoah. And Elwood gets the rocket screen, and he breaks a tackle and goes down for about an 8-yard gain. So for the folks at home, whether you care or you don't care, we're going to educate you there. Part of the reason why you see the motion like that is to dictate coverage, right? So as a quarterback or as a coach, if people are following the motion men, it's man-to-man, right? If people are not following, it's a zone, so that lets the quarterback know what's going on there. So 2nd down now and 2, and a really good play in there, and I can't see the number. What's the I want to give the kid credit.
Bo Sample, it looks like.
Who's that?
Bo
Sample. Congratulations. I have offended the Sample family twice tonight, but I'm glad you picked it up.
That one wasn't as much your fault. He never turned towards the stands.
So that's a loss of 3 yards from Sorensen, and that's going to end up being make it a 3rd down now and 5 from what was a 3rd or 2nd and 2, but this time Elwood makes the catch. We'll see where they spot it. It will be enough for a 1st down, gain of 6. So Elwood, with 14 yards receiving on this drive alone, he only had 10 yards receiving the entire game up to this point. So now 1st down and 10, ball at the 31-yard line. And back to pass again. That one hits the ground, intended for Emke. So Ben Casey with the throw. It's a slick ball. It's a cold ball. If you don't have your hands on the laces, that's going to go straight to the ground.
Oh, yeah. Just kind of quick pass there. You don't have as much time as you probably want to throw that, get your hands on the laces and throw a good ball. But just 2nd and long, obviously not in that terrible opposition for Treynor. Cardinals moving the ball well and close to scoring.
Casey throws it out to the far side to Young. Young makes the catch, and he's going to get corralled out of bounds at about the 24-yard line. So that will be a gain of 7 on the play. Sets up a 3rd down and 3. And that's, I believe, let me make sure I get this right. That's Young's 2nd catch of the night. Got 13 yards on the night. So 3rd down, 3 yards to go. Sorensen in the backfield. Sorensen gets the handoff. He's up the middle, and he's got the 1st down. And he's going to pick up 5 on the plays. So kind of methodical, like you said, not really taking the deep shots. It's the short, quick screens, the quick passes, and then running the ball up the middle, kind of chewing the clock and imposing their will, so to speak.
Yeah. Now they're going for a little quick pass, taking a shot towards the end zone. Complete.
And it will be caught by Tams for the touchdown on the far corner of the end zone. 18-yard pitch and catch. Furthest completion of the night since the Cooper completion back in the 1st quarter. So kind of bottled up passing game for Treynor, opening up a little bit here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, just kind of stuck into that run game to start there and just saying, hey, let's 1st and down, let's throw one to the end zone. Good pitch and catch there, perfect ball for the touchdown. Field goals blocked by the Mustangs.
And the extra point, as Brody mentioned, blocked. So with 3:19 to go in the third quarter. Treynor out in front, 27-3. We'll be right back.
This very moment, a board-certified general surgeon will be leading her team in the removal of her patient's gallbladder. In this newly remodeled surgical suite, she'll use the latest technology and small laparoscopic incisions for a quicker recovery time. In a couple of weeks, the patient will have a pain-free and normal life again. These are the things that happen here every day. The new surgical center at Shenandoah Medical Center. Your health is our mission.
We're back here in Shenandoah, 27-3, and that kickoff by Young is a touchback. So Shenandoah, field position battle has been won kind of all night by Treynor, but really in this third quarter, a couple of really poor punts and not able to move the ball on offense, and then Treynor's been able to take advantage of that. The one time Treynor had to go the whole field was 3 and out. After the interception there from O'Rourke, it was 3 and out. There's again, Shenandoah just couldn't get the ball moving on offense. Still a lot of ball game left, 15 minutes and change, but Shenandoah's got to find their sea legs here offensively. We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
So O'Rourke again back to pass. He's going to take a shot. That's a good ball down the sideline, but just to the inside of Cole Graham. So 2nd down and 10. It was a good ball just to the inside, and Graham couldn't adjust in time.
Yeah, just it looks like he wasn't trying to hang that ball up as high as like kind of you see Spangler throwing some ones, try to get him out and running and keep the legs moving, and just lead him and just throw it a little bit to the inside. Didn't make the adjustment. 2nd and long here.
So there's the handoff up the middle. There goes Dickerson. Dickerson's got a lane. Dickerson's to the 40, to the 50-yard line. Or is that O'Rourke? Was that O'Rourke? No, that was Dickerson, right?
Dickerson. They brought O'Rourke off, yeah.
So we were at the 20-yard line to the 50-yard line. That's 30 yards. That's math. 1st down for Shenandoah.
Quick, easy math there. 20 to the 50. It was the easy math.
I would have been the one to screw that up, though, just so you know. So, nice run, good hole, and we move on. But Shenandoah wants to hang in there. This is they got to be able to punch it in. Spangler on the quarterback keep. He goes up the middle, breaks a few tackles, and he's going to fight forward for 8 yards. And a little sense of urgency in the ground game here. Dickerson running hard, and Spangler running hard. The offensive line starting to open some holes here.
They going quick here. Going to probably get a quarterback sneak. It's like they did get the 1st down.
So quarterback sneak gets them, looks like 3 full yards on the play. So they'll take the timeout. Bro, you're not the best color guy in the business, man. I'm writing stuff down, and you're letting everybody know at home. You're good, man.
It's easy tonight. That's probably, I think, the first time they've done that.
Some
nights they do it a lot.
Agreed, yes. Sometimes they do it a lot. This is the first time we've had that. So now 1st down and 10, 2.5 minutes to go. Handoff up the middle to Dickerson, and he's going to end up losing a yard on the play. Treynor ready for that one. 2nd down and 11 now. And again, I don't think it's panic mode, right? You can still run the ball. You've just run for 41 yards, right, on 3 plays. Like, we don't have to throw it right now because that's not been what's working, right? Let's try to figure something out, try to find something in the run game, 3 plays to get 11 yards.
Yeah, I mean, just keep that ball moving, I would say. Those plays like that, shut down and drive, I would say, for the Mustang. That's the biggest killer today for these drives, just the plays where you don't really get that much.
If you notice, looking at Treynor right now defensively, at the beginning of the game, they're we'll get to that in a second. As Dickerson gets it in the flat, really, really nice play scheme there because a linebacker's got to cover him in man-to-man coverage. That's a 10-yard gain. It's going to set up a 3rd down and 1. But the corners are starting to get a little too excited because they know.
Quick here, quarterback sneak. Looks like they got.
And they did not get it that time. They're going to be no gain on the play, so it's 4th down and a yard. But the passing game is made more difficult because you got a lot of confidence in cornerbacks playing bump and run coverage. You're up at the line of scrimmage, getting in guys' faces here. Now 4th and 1, and we're going to get a penalty on the play, and it's going to be an encroachment and a free 5 yards and a first down. So pretty good job by Shenandoah just to stay put and get a free first down.
Yeah, the Mustangs keeping that ball moving, looking to go keep this ball moving, hopefully punch one in. 1 minute, 10 seconds left in this third quarter. What
Just
am I saying?
math.
Just math.
So 1st and 10, Shenandoah in Treynor territory for the first time here in the second half. And now they're inside the 25-yard line. See what they can do here. They've got Laughlin in motion to the right side. High snap, and Spangler trying to make something out of nothing there. He's going to go down. Loss of 5 on the play. And when you've got a zero technique, a nose tackle makes it really difficult sometimes on the center to get that snap. And now Spangler down again on the play. This time looks like maybe favoring a lower leg injury there. So hopefully he's okay. We're going to step aside. We'll be back here in just a little bit as they tend to Spangler.
For over 30 years, Pella Corporation has proudly supported the communities and neighborhoods they call home. As one of the largest employers in the area, they believe in investing in their community, creating opportunities, and shaping a brighter future for all. Visit www.careers.pella.com to explore exciting possibilities and see what job opportunities could await you. Again, www.careers.pella.com.
United Group Insurance is a team of insurance professionals who help their customers confidently choose the coverage best for them. UGI offers great products at great prices to shop for home, auto, life, health, business, farm, and crop insurance needs. Save money by comparing plans from providers such as Nationwide, Auto Owners Insurance, North Star Mutual, and more. Our team has over 100 years of combined experience and offers assistance from our convenient Atlantic, Griswold, Red Oak, and Shenandoah offices. Learn more at unitedgroupins.com.
From large projects to daily tasks, we can help at Miller Building Supply in Shenandoah. This is Josh, and we pride ourselves on quality products, knowledge, and service. We're always available for advice on the projects that take years to design or the issues that need fixed in a hurry. And we offer free estimates on anything and everything you need to complete both. When you have a demand, we offer the supply. Miller Building Supply in Shenandoah.
We're back here in Shenandoah. There's 37 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. The game has stopped as Jade Spangler is lying on the field at the 30-yard line as the medical staff, Jake Johnson and the Shenandoah EMS are working on what looks to be some sort of again from up here, and I could be way wrong, it just looked like a lower body injury, and they may be bringing in something here to help out to get Spangler off the field, but we're going to step aside as we kind of monitor this situation. We'll come back and give you any updates that we can here. So stay with us here. We'll be back here in just a little bit.
I always was fascinated with working on vehicles ever since I was a little kid. I went to college for it, and it's just fun. To me, it's like an adult with a puzzle. When you can take the vehicles apart and you put them back together. The most rewarding thing about our business is just Having customers be happy when they leave, it's everything. If you have people leave and they're unhappy, you have no business.
So many ways that think Iowa has helped, but I think most importantly to us, it's continuing to engage with us.
When we came together, we both felt like we would bring a couple things from our past into the present, and that one of those was their Courage on the Court event.
We're back here still in Shenandoah. 37 seconds still left to go in the third quarter. Shenandoah down 27-3. They are bringing out a stretcher for Jade Spangler. Obviously, don't want to speculate on the severity of the injury. They're just using their obviously precautionary measures, and hopefully it's nothing. Hopefully it's nothing too awful serious. But EMS is going to do a really good job to take care of Jade and anybody else. So we're thinking of Jade, and we're hoping that everything's okay. But in the same breath, we're going to step aside and just out of respect for Jade and the family, we're just not going to. We're not going to have the camera on that. We'll just have it on the scoreboard until they get that taken care of, and we'll step aside. We'll pay some more bills.
Here it is. This is where my passion is my major.
With more than 80 areas of study, dozens of clubs and activities to choose from, and advisors who ask the right questions and offer support, it's easy to be you at Iowa Western.
This very moment, a board-certified surgeon specializing in female pelvic medicine and reconstructive surgery is scrubbing up in a newly remodeled surgical center full of the latest technology to give a woman a chance to take back control over her body. It will take less than an hour. There will be minimal recovery time, and afterwards, she'll start to feel normal again. These are the things that happen here every day. The new surgical center at Shenandoah Medical Center. Your health is our mission.
For over 30 years, Pella Corporation has proudly supported the communities and neighborhoods they call home. As one of the largest employers in the area, they believe in investing in their community, creating opportunities, and shaping a brighter future for all. Visit www.careers.pella.com to explore exciting possibilities and see what job opportunities could await you. Again, www.careers.pella.com.
United Group Insurance is a team of insurance professionals who help their customers confidently choose the coverage best for them. UGI offers great products at great prices to shop for home, auto, life, health, business, farm, and crop insurance needs. Save money by comparing plans from providers such as Nationwide, Auto Owners Insurance, North Star Mutual, and more. Our team has over 100 years of combined experience and offers assistance from our convenient Atlantic, Griswold, Red Oak, and Shenandoah offices. Learn more at unitedgroupins.com.
From large projects to daily tasks, we can help at Miller Building Supply in Shenandoah. This is Josh, and we pride ourselves on quality products, knowledge, and service. We're always available for advice on the projects that take years to design or the issues that need fixed in a hurry. And we offer free estimates on anything and everything you need to complete both. When you have a demand, we offer the supply. Miller Building Supply in Shenandoah.
So we are back here in Shenandoah. There's, again, 37 seconds left to go in the third quarter. The EMS professionals have been able to get Jade Spangler off of the field. He was carted off on a stretcher. We, again, don't want to speculate to the severity of the injury. We just our thoughts are with him and his family, and it is a game, right? And injuries do happen, but you hate to see it for anybody, and we just hope we hope it's again not as serious as it looked, and we hope for a speedy recovery for Jade, and we're thinking of him and his whole family. But on that same note, we still got 22 guys out there, and we still got to play, and we're going to move on as we have to here. Second down and 15 as O'Rourke takes the snap and pitches it to Dickerson. Dickerson makes a guy miss at the line of scrimmage, and he's going to pick up 6. So it's going to set up a third down and 9 on a game in a game with 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. They may not run a play here. We'll see what happens here. See if they decide to run a play or decide to take it to the quarter.
Quarterback for the Mustangs, Joey O'Rourke.
Looks like they're gonna.
Looks like they are going to take it to the end of the quarter. So, folks, I know we just took a lot of commercial breaks, but we're going to take this with them. We're going to try to regroup here a little bit, and we'll come back for the start of the fourth quarter with Shenandoah driving with a 3rd and 9, trying to get back into this football game here, and we'll be right back.
I always was fascinated with working on vehicles ever since I was a little kid. I went to college for it, and it's just fun. To me, it's like an adult with a puzzle. When you can take the vehicles apart and you put them back together. The most rewarding thing about our business is just having customers be happy when they leave. It's everything. If you have people leave and they're unhappy, you have no business.
To thank our Shenandoah cheerleaders.
We are back here in fourth quarter, 3rd and 9. Pass into the corner, incomplete. Not a bad ball. Just looked like ball was thrown kind of over the wrong shoulder there at Scammon. Either Scammon was expecting it to be on the inside and it was on the outside, or vice versa. But it's incomplete. It's going to set up a 4th and 9.
Scammon, they'll bring up 4th down.
So now 4th down and 9. Got to feel like probably going to be a passing situation here, right? Down by 24 with just under 12 minutes to go in the ball game. O'Rourke takes the snap, drops back, looks to pass. He's going to throw one into the end zone and just too far past the intended receiver, Cole Scammon. So that's going to be a turnover on downs, and Treynor will take over at their own 24-yard line. Shenandoah defensively, again, trying to do something here to get the football back, flip some momentum. We're getting closer and closer to the end here, and they've played really well for the most part. But Treynor maybe kind of found themselves there in the locker room and adjusted kind of their passing game, and it's really opened up their offense a little bit. And Tams gets the jet pass, so a little pop pass, and Tams is going to get a couple of tackles broken, and he's going to get out about a 6-yard gain, maybe 7, depending upon the spot. Looks like 7, so we'll set up maybe 8. I don't know. 8 yards, so it's up a 2nd down and 2 for the Cardinals.
Yeah, I mean the Cardinals have come out at halftime and shown what I would assume they wanted, and their game plan was quick screen pass over there to number 2, pick up the 1st down and more.
That's going to be a 10-yard gain to Elwood on just a quick screen, and that's just that quick passing game. They've kind of figured some stuff out here, at least in the passing game. And that sets up a 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. So handoff goes to Sorensen, and he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. So 2nd down and 10. Nice stop by the interior of that defensive line for Shenandoah.
The Mustangs coming up and making a good play there, and they're bringing up 2nd down and long here for the Cardinals.
Clock moving, 10:30 to go in the game, as that pass is corralled one-handed on the sideline. Did he stay in bounds? He absolutely did. That's a 31-yard catch, a one-hander. Beautiful catch by Elwood.
Yeah, I mean, just a good pitch and catch. You've seen on the stats that he's his kind of favorite target. He likes to throw the ball to him, and a big completion there for the Cardinals.
And Casey again to the outside, and this time incomplete to Elwood. So 2nd down now and 10 as Casey and Elwood, and Casey and Thames and Young, and I mean they're all kind of getting in the groove here as this game is wore on. And 2nd down and 10 now at the 25 of Shenandoah as Treynor tries to put the finishing touches on this ball game, and Sorensen gets the handoff. He bounces it to the outside. He's going to pick up about 8 yards as he's pushed out of bounds, setting up a 3rd down and 2, where the menu open, completely open here for Treynor.
Yeah, 3rd and short here for the Cardinals. Probably pass or run. Looks like they're on the quick screen there.
Quick screen to Elwood. He does kind of fight forward for a 1st down. It'll be a gain of 3. So 1st and 10, as again that quick passing game has paid dividends here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, they've kind of gone away. I mean, they got the touchdown off one, but those long kind of high-hanging passes to kind of one-on-one go get the ball, and just kind of got the ball out in space to those quick passes.
And another quick pass to the outside, this time to Young. He makes the catch, and he's going to pick up, looks like about 3 yards. It'll set up 2nd down and 7. So 2nd down and 7. Ball resting at the 10-yard line. And the handoff goes up the middle to Sorensen. Sorensen drugged down. Nice play. Can't see the number. Maybe you can see it, Brody. You're taller. It's a gain of about 2. So it's going to set up a 3rd down and a long 4, a short 5.
Maybe Cole Graham, I think, was on the tackle. Looks like I think he lost one arm.
Works for me. I like it. So 3rd down and about 4. There's a fade into the back corner, and it's caught. Touchdown. Elwood, nice throw into the back corner, 33-3, and that was an 8-yard pitch and catch and a touchdown for the Cardinal as they now up by 30 on the Mustangs.
Yeah, just a good move off the line of scrimmage by number 2 to get open and get past our DB and score that touchdown.
Extra point, good. So with 9:17 to go in the quarter, there's a flag on the play, so we'll see kind of what's going on there. The extra point is good. So we're going to step aside with 9:17 to go in the ball game. Treynor out in front, taking care of business here in the Class 1A District 8 football play, up by 31 on the Mustangs.
So many ways that I think Iowa has helped, but I think most importantly to us, it's continuing to engage with us.
When we came together, we both felt like we would bring a couple things from our past into the present, and that one of those was their Courage on the Court event.
Here it is. This is where my passion is my major.
With more than 80 areas of study, dozens of clubs and activities to choose from, and advisors who ask the right questions and offer support, it's easy to be you at Iowa Western.
We are back here in Shenandoah, and the penalty was a roughing the kicker call on the extra point, so I'm assuming it's going to be some sort of a touchback here, and that's exactly what it's going to be. So the shortest touchback you're going to see for a while, as that ball was kicked off from our own the Shenandoah, what, 45, right? Or 40? 45?
45.
45. I wasn't watching. I was writing stuff down. You were the one, you told me what was happening. You're taller. You got a better point of view.
Yes.
Is it colder up there?
I think it's just cold in general.
All right. Well, I mean, you're closer to the sky, right?
Yeah, I guess. I can see that.
Could be cold. Could be colder the further up you go. So Shenandoah taking over here. Joey O'Rourke now at the helm. 1st and 10. He's going to fake the handoff and go up the middle, and he is stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to set up a 2nd down and 10 for Shenandoah.
There's Schwartz on the tackle. Referee is bringing down.
So in a game where Shenandoah, again, very much in this game, going into the locker room, 14-3, having the ball to start the second half. You lose Brody Cullen in the second half, or in the second quarter, and then obviously the situation with Jade Spengler here, as the game was kind of getting out of hand. You just kind of a what could have been type of situation as this ball's handed off up the middle to Dickerson. Dickerson's going to pick up about 7, so it's going to set up a 3rd down and 3. I mean, we've kind of talked about all year. Shenandoah's got a lot of playmakers, a lot of guys that can make plays in space, and Spengler and Cullen being 2 of them, and losing both of them on the same night for however long, it definitely plays a factor in the situation that Shenandoah finds himself in right now.
Yeah, I mean, your just whole game plan stitches up when your 2 best playmakers, seniors, go down. And Dickerson for probably about a 1-yard carry there, and brings up a 4th and short.
So 4th down now and 2. Yeah, I mean, it's just it's. I mean, that's all kind of minor as far as injuries go, right? I mean, it's about the health and safety of the kids and all that fun stuff, but. Just looking at it by the game, it makes it very difficult, as O'Rourke will pooch the ball from his own 28-yard line, and it's going to take a Shenandoah roll to the 33-yard line. So my math says that's a 10, 20, 30, nearly a 40-yarder. We'll call it a 38-yard punt. We'll take it.
Yes, we'll take that.
33-yard line.
We'll take that yardage. Any punt.
Correct. So 34-3, 7:30 to go in the ball game.
We want to wish the Marching Mustangs good luck tomorrow night in Glenwood.
We'll see what Ben Casey and company have in store here on what could be one of their final drives of the night as they've really stretched the lead, outscoring Shenandoah 20-0 here in the second half. And this handoff goes up the middle in a big hole up the middle, not touched until midfield. It's going to be a 21-yard run. Nolan Waterman on the carry, 21-yard run, 1st and 10, his first carry of the night. So 1st and 10 now, ball at the Shenandoah 46-yard line. And again, a handoff up the middle to Waterman. Waterman fighting for about 3, so it'll bring up a 2nd down and 7.
Brought down by Zane McManus. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, you don't get in the game for 3 quarters offensively. You come in the 4th quarter and you rip off a 21-yarder on your first carry.
That's right.
Pretty good day.
It is. I would take that. It would be pretty exciting.
So Casey still in the ball game, hands the ball back off to Waterman. Waterman fumbles the football. Looks like Treynor's going to fall on it. So Waterman actually ends up, I'd say, getting tackled essentially right at the line of scrimmage. There's no gain. So it'll be a 3rd down and 7, and Shenandoah nearly was able to come up with that football.
Yeah, I mean, just the ball falling right into Treynor offensive lineman there. Mustangs 3rd and 7 here, 6 minutes remaining. Got to hopefully come up with a stop and get your offense back out there on the field.
As Brody mentioned, 3rd down and 7 to go. There's some different cats in the ball game here for Treynor. We'll see what they do here on this 3rd down play. Hand it off to Waterman. Waterman's got some room on the edge, and he gets to the 30-yard line. That's going to be about a 12-yard gain and a 1st down on 3rd and 7, 12 yards, and that'll move the chains.
Yeah, just keeping that offense moving for Treynor. It's what they've kind of, I think, established here in the second half. Their offense kind of really hasn't stalled out any, I would say, like it did in the first half. The Mustangs defense played really good in the first half, and now the Treynor offense kind of figured it out and just kept the ball moving, running, and passing them football.
So now into the ball game is Drew Myers at tailback. Myers' first carry, pinballing off of a few Mustangs. He's going to pick up about 6 on the play. So it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 4.
Closing in on the 5 minutes left here on this 4th quarter. And Treynor just keeping that offense moving, up 30 points here. Just kind of chewing that clock away.
And a pass forward to Emke on the little pop pass. Emke gets around the edge, and depending upon the spot, could be about a 10-yard gain here. And it's going to bring up a 1st down for Treynor. So 1st and 10, they can get a 1st down at the 4-yard line as the ball's at the 14-yard line here for the Cardinals. 4:30 to go in the ball game. And Casey throws it to the outside to Young. Young gets a couple of blocks. He's on the edge, and he is in for a 14-yard touchdown.
Just those quick pop passes, like you said, that just get their wide receivers that have been making plays for them all season, maybe just in a different way, more involved. Just get them out in open space with some blockers and using their passing threat to score the football.
So 14-yard pitch and catch from Casey to Young, and the extra point blocked again. And that time blocked by the gut of, was that Xavier Martin, right in his belly, right in the breadbasket. He's going to have a bruise there, but nice play by Martin. We'll step aside, and we'll be back in 60 seconds.
This very moment, a board-certified general surgeon will be leading her team in the removal of her patient's gallbladder. In this newly remodeled surgical suite, she'll use the latest technology and small laparoscopic incisions for a quicker recovery time. In a couple of weeks, the patient will have a pain-free and normal life again. These are the things that happen here every day. the new surgical center at Shenandoah Medical Center. Your health is our mission.
We're back here, a 37-point lead for Treynor as we're going to get into the running clock situation here in Shenandoah. And Shenandoah gets the ball. The kickoff starts at the 10-yard line. Got some room on that far side, and he'll be pushed out of bounds near the 30. So Shenandoah will start their next drive at their own 30-yard line, and what could be their final drive of the night, depending upon how the game goes the rest of the way. As the whistles were blown by the referee there. I don't know, don't quite know what for, but they're trying to set the chains. And it's like there's a Mustang player on the far side
cramping up
with a cramp there.
So Treynor's over there trying to stretch him out on their far sideline.
Oh, there he's coming running off the field. Was that Rystrom there?
That's what it looks like. Oh, no. Was that Scammon?
Nope. Scammon over there. Rystrom came running out before Scammon. So, again, hopefully he's all right. Hopefully it is just a cramp, and he's going to be all right. But we'll get ourselves set, get some subs in the ball game here for Shenandoah. And looks like Rivers Smith-Heisler is coming to the ball game for Scammon.
For Scammon.
Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Really?
It says, I think on the roster, I don't know if it says on Varsity, but it says Rivers Smith-Heiser, but it was Clark. It was River Clark. A lot of people call him River Shiesty.
High snap, and O'Rourke's just got to kind of catch it and fall on it there. He's going to lose 2 yards. That's kind of just the way this second half has gone. Very competitive first half, and it's just kind of got away from Shenandoah for a multitude of reasons. But right now with 3.5 minutes and change to go, it's just kind of the way the second half's gone. And this time the run goes up the middle to O'Rourke on the keeper, and he's going to pick up three-ish. It'll be maybe 4. We'll give him a hometown 4. So it'll be a 3rd down and 8 for Shenandoah.
On the tackle for the Cardinals. They'll bring a 3rd down.
Shenandoah's got 3 receivers to this near side, single receiver to the far side. O'Rourke takes the snap, rolling to his right, and he's going to throw back across his body, incomplete off the hands. Good coverage in there by Myers, who just came into the game offensively and he got himself a carry, and now he gets a pass breakup, a PBU, as the pass was thrown kind of late back across his body, and Laughlin couldn't hang on.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to punt the football here. They don't have a punter, it sounds like, is what I'm hearing.
Oh, it looks like they got one.
He's
running out there. Seth Zwickel, who's place kicker extraordinaire, he's going to come out and try his hat at punting. And we're going to get a timeout on the field, and I think we're going to have a change of heart, Coach. I think we're gonna punt the football before the timeout, and I think we're gonna go for it now. Running clock. There's 1:48 to go in the ball game. If you don't get it, chances are Treynor's probably just gonna take a couple of knees and call it a game. But let's let's try something on 4th and 7, right, and see if you can get a first down, see if you can keep the ball going, and maybe get some momentum going into next week, which will still have playoff implications. The HSTW game, this game, if you were able to get this one, maybe you get second in your district, but now it's HSTW and Shenandoah, who's third, who's fourth, right?
Yeah, I think that will either help or hurt the Mustangs. I mean, obviously this one hurts not moving up. You can give yourself a chance to finish higher, but the 3rd and 4th is kind of what you were looking for. And preseason-wise, that's probably what I think a lot of people were picking. Treynor, HSCW, and Underwood to be the top 3 teams in our district. And the last kind of spot was up to us to kind of go out and get, and they kind of did that by beating Red Oak and kind of giving themselves a good chance unless some miracle type thing happens.
So O'Rourke will punt it away. He punts it away from his own 33-yard line, and it'll go down and get touched down at the 28-yard line.
So you're training the ball on the 27-yard line.
I'm just going to tell you, it's 40 yards.
It's a good punt.
So he's averaging 39 yards a punt on his 2 punts. Sign him up.
Yes. I think we need to keep him back there for punting.
Does a good job.
Yes. Don't go into a punt formation. Just say, I'm going to go. We're going for it. And just punt it away.
So first down now for Treynor. They're at their own 28-yard line. High snap, and the fumbled snap is recovered on the play. And it's 50, and I don't have a 50 on Varsity bound, so I don't know who that is.
50.
There's a 50 who recovered the ball, and they're not on Varsity. I want to give them some love, but I can't because I don't know who it is. Nice play.
It was a good play.
Shenandoah takes a timeout. Once again, we'd like to thank the Iowa Army.
So Shenandoah did end up taking a timeout following the turnover. There's 51 seconds left. Shenandoah now out of timeouts, but inside the 20, have an opportunity, kind of like on that 4th down play where maybe you thought maybe they'll go for it, try to get some feel good, some momentum. Well, now you really have that opportunity inside the 20, right? No timeouts, but a couple, 2-3 plays, see what you can do and see if you can put something on the board, get some sort of positive momentum going into the game against HSCW.
Yeah, I mean, just you're going to have to get some experience with O'Rourke. This is good experience for him, pending Spangler being out next week, and some other kids that could be playing some wide receiver for the Mustangs, I would say.
Shenandoah, first down.
So now 1st and 10, Shenandoah. The clock will be moving now continuously with Shenandoah being out of timeouts, barring an injury or a score. O'Rourke deep into the end zone and caught by Zane McManus. Zane McManus. There's been a Zane McManus sighting. He's back.
Randomly just shows up. 45 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
He's back.
He's back.
So 19-yard touchdown pass from Joy O'Rourke to Zane McManus. And that makes this a 40-9 ball game. It looks like they're going for the extra point here. Yep.
It's the point after.
As Zwickel goes for the extra point, and it is off to the left, so no good. And figure probably an onside kick situation with 45 seconds to go in the ball game.
Yeah, I think on that field goal attempt, I don't think Joey O'Rourke has ever held a snap for a field goal in his career.
So you think the laces were in?
I'm
type
guessing.
of deal?
I'm guessing.
You got to spin the laces. It's like Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
Pet Detective.
Oh yeah.
That's a funny part of that movie.
Yes.
Anyways, if you got something you want something to do over the weekend, find that show, watch that movie. It's a funny movie. You'll enjoy it. If you haven't seen it, which I'm sure everybody has, it's a funny movie.
It's a funny movie.
Anyways, there's 45 seconds to go in the ball game. We assume we're going to see some sort of an onside kick situation, but something a little more interesting maybe is now that the running clock, is it off now, or does that continue until you got to be down by so much? Like, where's the gap? It's back to normal, says Mr. Denny Howard. He's very wise, and we're going to listen to him.
Yes, we will. It's back to normal now.
So, well, like I know in basketball, they've got a 35-point rule, but you got to get down by 25 or less, right?
Yes.
So there's a gap, right? So, but I guess that you score maybe a little more regularly in basketball. Well, some teams do. Some teams do. Zwickle to kick off, and he's going to kick another squibber, and that's going to get fielded at the 17-yard line by Thames, and Thames will go out of bounds and pushed out of bounds by number 50. Again, he's everywhere. I don't even know who it is.
We don't have a clue.
Good for him. You know, he recovered the fumble, and then he gets a tackle. He's everywhere.
Everywhere. We don't have a
except for on Varsity Bound. He's everywhere except for on Varsity Bound.
Maybe that's a switch up. Maybe National Guard didn't have his number.
It's possible too. It was Mark Hardy. Thank you. We work together up here, and it's Mark Hardy. He gets a fumble recovery, and now he gets a tackle, and he's still playing in the game as a defensive end. Good for him. Good for him and the whole Hardy family. All right.
Got it figured out.
Yep. And handoff goes to, is that Waterman again? No, that's not Waterman again. That is 33, not 23. So that is Bryce McIntosh, freshman running back. Picked up nice gain there of about 14, 15 yards there.
Looks like there's about a 1 second difference between the game clock and the play clock.
They do not have to run this play.
They do not. I assume they will just to make sure, possibly.
Well, I mean, they've got some backups in the game, so it's not the worst thing in the world to run the play. But I think looks like they're going to kind of hang on there. So that, ladies and gentlemen, will be the final from Shenandoah. Shenandoah made it a little bit entertaining at the end of the ball game there with that fumble recovery by Mark Hardy, and then the score from Joey O'Rourke to Zane McManus. But one game left in the regular season, and it's kind of regroup time for Shenandoah, right? For Treynor, they've got Missouri Valley, chance to seal up the number 2 spot. Actually, they have it already because they have the tiebreaker with HSTW, so they've sealed that tonight. But they've got an opportunity just to kind of stay healthy and get right going into the playoffs. And for Shenandoah, it's regroup time, right? You had a really good ball game, big momentum ball game last week, and then you come back tonight and really competitive for a couple of quarters, but then Treynor kind of just distanced themselves for lots of different reasons, but regroup for HSCW come Friday.
Yeah, I think the Mustangs took a lot. I would say they can take a lot out of this game of what they think they probably two pretty close, evenly matched teams between Treynor and HSTW to kind of give themselves a look at where they need to kind of work out and what they think they did well tonight. I mean, the defense played well, I would say, in the first half, shutting down that Treynor offense. In the second half, I would say just kind of got away from them like a lot of people expected it to. I think the Mustangs got like you said, a regroup coming in next week to hopefully get a good game in. And so I think the Mustangs can take some stuff away from this and move on to next week, and then hopefully the playoffs after that.
So that'll do it tonight here from Shenandoah. For Brody Burdorf, I'm TJ Young. Treynor taking care of business here on the road in Class 1A District 8 football play, 40-9. We're going to step aside. We'll see you next week for the Shenandoah AHSTW football game on senior night here at Shenandoah High School. Good night, everybody.